It's not hard. So don't waste your money to pay to any agent telling you, I will give you visa to Korea. Where did they get the visa, girl? I want to ask, because where did they get the visa to? Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be making the concluding video of the last video. If you haven't watched it, I'll put a link up here. I don't know if I still get the place here or here, but I made ways to come to Korea as African or as a Nigerian. So today I'll be talking about the specific visas that you can apply for as a Nigerian who wants to come to South Korea. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. Honestly, there are very few visas available for Africans and Nigerians who want to come to South Korea. Unlike the people from Uzbekistan, Philippines, and the rest, they have like the kind of visas they have that allows them to even get jobs even from their country, to Korea. They have this relationship, international relationship with this country. So there are basically 4 visas that you can apply for, and like I said, this is an offshoot of the previous video I made. So number 1 visa you can apply for is the D2 visa, the student visa. And for this visa you need your international passport, you need your admission letter, you need, if it's the government scholarship, you need all the documents backing the scholarship. If it's your self-sponsor, you need your bank statement of at least, let's just say $12,000. You need your application form, and you need your, what's the last one? Your academic document, all your academic documents. And yeah, those are the basic document you need to apply for D2 visa. Next one is short-term visa, but like in 2 categories. The tourist visa, this is C31. And there's another one, a visa for conferences, meeting. They're all short visas, 90 days visa, and you can extend them for at least for the next 30 days or so. They can be extended. Kind of visa. You need your international passport, you need your application letter, and you need to state the kind of visa you are applying for. And you need your invitation letter. So if you're invited for a conference, you're invited by a friend or a family or any loved one, you need the invitation. And the person who is inviting you would state categorically that they will be responsible for your upkeep. Or if you will be responsible for your upkeep, you write it there, you'll be responsible for your upkeep, and you provide your bank statement. But if whoever is inviting you will be responsible for your upkeep, they need to provide their own bank statement. So you need bank statement, international passport, application letter. And when I was applying, I didn't apply for tourists. I applied for tourists for the first time. I wrote my CV, my resume. They needed to see my resume. So get all these documents handy. You need them. Get them ready if you're going to apply for that kind of visa. If you're still watching this video till now, don't forget to like this video and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Just click the visa that is available for Africans and Nigerians is the dependent spouse visa. And for this visa is the F3 visa. There are different categories. If you are under 18, the different categories of the visa, but they're all dependent spouse. So let's say that your husband is working here, or your wife is working here, your mother is working here, your father is working here, and you want to come, you want to stay here. So it's a dependent spouse visa, and this is for people whose spouses are students or working in the, what do you call them, embassy. That's the way. Different categories anyway. Different categories. So your spouse is working or schooling here, you're gonna apply for the dependent spouse visa, and your spouse or whoever you're coming to live with must be legal, like a legal what's the word now? Help me. Illegal occupant of Korea, like legally staying here legally, then you're able to apply for the dependent spouse visa. And for the visa, you need your application letter, invitation. The person inviting you must write a letter, bank statement of the person inviting you. The house contract, the person's living here, but the person's house contract, the person's tax form, the tax form of the person, and let's say the person has a job here, letter from the supervisor or anybody, or if the person is a student here, the admission letter, the letter from the supervisor stipulating how much is being paid every month, and then the person's bank statement. I think I mentioned that, and your resume. And if you're married, your marriage certificate, and then your marriage certificate, this certificate must what's the word now? It must be notarized. And so you have to go to you have to send your certificate to either Abuja or something to be notarized, or you have the one from the local courts, not the local, federal courts. Yes, federal courts. And then you have what else do you need? Yes, evidence of marriage. That pictures or videos, but basically pictures. You have to get pictures. So when you had your wedding, you didn't take any pictures, please ask your friends wherever took pictures for you to help you with pictures, because you need them as evidence that you are married, or evidence that whoever you're coming to meet is someone that is related to you. Yeah, so that's about the dependent spouse. And the last one is the business visa. Now, for these are for people who want to do business here, and for this you need your company registration there and your bank statement. There are other things you need, but I'm not very for this very particular business visa, I don't have all the details, so I can't give you all the details for now, but I know that people come to Korea through business visa. So I'm going to make more findings and tell you how to go about it. So for now, let's leave it at that. So you can come. These are the visas available for you: the student visa D2, the short-term visa C3 in different categories, dependent spouse visa, and the business visa. Then there's the D4 visa. Yes, the D4 visa, I just remember there's a D4 visa. The D4 visas are for people who want to come to study mainly Korean language, the language visa. So you want to come into Korea to study the Korean language, the D4 visa is available for you, and only Korean language will you come to study. By no means will you be able to study something else or work with that visa. It's mainly, and it's for 6 months, I think. 6 months, yes, you study the Korean language. And there is another visa, and this one is for researchers. I think it's E1 for researchers or postdoctoral researchers. They're all in the same line, so I think it's E1. Yes, and that's it. Now I get asked this question: can I teach English in Korea? No, you cannot. There are 7 countries that are allowed to teach English, and Nigeria is not part of them. There are Ireland, Canada, America, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. South Africa is the only African country that's allowed to teach English in South Korea. Now, I want to come to Korea. Can I use an agent? See, I don't know if the agents are real, but all the visas I've applied for coming to Korea, I've never used an agent. And all the people I've helped, not that I help them, but I give them information to come to Korea. We did never use an agent. The Korean embassy in Lagos or in Abuja is easy. Like you don't even do interview for you. You just go submit your document, and next 2 weeks, if you're allowed to come, they give you visa. If they don't want you to come, they don't give you visa. It's not hard. So don't waste your money to pay to any agent telling you, I will give you visa to Korea. Where did they get the visa, girl? I want to ask, because where did they get the visa? To think about it, because the only people that try to give a visa to Korea is in the Korea embassy. And in Abuja, they have what do you call them now? I've forgotten the name. They have a name of a company who processes the visa and everything, but you still have to go to the Korean embassy to apply for your visa. So please don't fall for that trap, or don't fall for that scam. I'm an agent, I will help you get visa to Korea. Do not fall. Should I put my hand on my ear to sound it? Please don't lose your hard-earned money given to anyone. Money is not easy to come by. Do not dash somebody your money. Let me repeat it again. You can work to the and you can get everything you need from the Korean website. You can get it from the Korean, all the documents you need to apply for whatever visa you want to apply for to Korea. You can find them in the website. Don't let people doing to you off your money. Okay. I think I've sounded I've sounded my warning long enough and hard enough, and then I believe you've gotten the message. So these are the different visas that I know of that are available for Africans and Nigerians. So if I get to know more visas, I will make updates to the video. So I also get people say, oh, can you sponsor me? No, I can't sponsor you. I've not finished sponsoring myself to sponsor someone else. So no, I can't sponsor you. It's not easy to get one to sponsor you to go into Korea, because the person is going to be is going to be responsible for you. So no, I can't sponsor you, and I cannot help you process your visa. I'm not an immigration consultant. Everything you want, you can get it right from the embassy. I can only provide you with information here on my YouTube channel. But if you want you want personal information, you want to talk to me personally, it's at an additional cost. I hope this video, I hope you at least you picked something, you learned something new from this video, right? I know you did. So let me hear in the comment section, have you subscribed? Have you liked this video? And share with your friends till I come your way next time. Keep living intentional. Bye for now.